The final belief of successful people is successful people believe I have succeeded. In a positive way, successful people are delusional. Now, you might think, delusional? What does that mean? Well, successful people chronically overrate our performance relative to our professional peers. I've asked over 50,000 successful people to evaluate their performance relative to their professional peers. And what have I learned? 85% of all successful people think they're in the top 20% of their equally successful peer group. And the more socioeconomic status we have, the more we tend to be delusional and overinflate who we are. We all think, number one, that we're better than we are, especially successful people, and number two, successful people overestimate our contribution to the total success. I've been in successful partnerships for over 20 years. In any successful partnership, if you ask every partner by themselves to say, what part of the profit in this firm is a result of your efforts, and add the numbers up, it's always 300%. And nobody's lying. We honestly believe we're better than we are. Now, this belief in our previous history of success gives us motivation. It helps us try more things and actually helps us be more successful in the future. Here's the challenge. We all tend to accept feedback from others that is consistent with the way we see ourselves. And we all tend to reject or deny feedback from others that's inconsistent with the way we see ourselves. The more positive our self-assessment, the harder it is to accept feedback from other people. Funny story, one of the worst group of all is medical doctors. Working with medical doctors, I say compare yourself to other doctors, same background, same specialty. How many think you're in the top 2, 5, 10? I almost never have to ask how many think you're in the top 20. By the time I get down to 10, not only do all of them have their hands up, they're usually 2 or 3 waving their hands in the air. I recently worked with a group of medical doctors, and I said, I have some startling breakthrough research with medical doctors I'd like to share with you right now. Some of you may be unaware of this, but research has proven that 50% of all medical doctors, that is half of all medical doctors, have been proven to have graduated in the bottom half of their medical school class. 2 of the doctors told me this was impossible. Now, what's your challenge as a successful person? Your challenge is to realize the same beliefs that help make me successful can make it hard for me to change. And the challenge is to look in the mirror and say, I'm successful because of a lot of what I'm doing. I'm also successful in spite of 1 or 2 things that can help me make a big positive difference.